Hey YouTube, I want to talk to you guys about something really quick here. A lot of people in the travel space will talk about how many countries have you been to. A lot of people will wear their number of countries on the sleeve like a badge of honor, as if the number of passport stamps they have somehow defines the quality of their travels. But I'm here to tell you that quantity does not equal quality, especially when it comes to countries. I have been very lucky to live in a few different countries. I lived in South Korea and I taught English. I lived in France and I worked as a bartender on another working visa. I lived in Vietnam. I lived in Ho Chi Minh City for 4 months. And now I've lived in Costa Rica for 3 months. And when people talk about my favorite country that I've been to, it always comes back to these places I've lived in, because you just get to know a country on so much of a deeper level than you do when you pass through for, 5 days or a week or even 2 weeks. And to those of you working the jobs that give you a couple weeks vacation and you need to take what you can get, I understand and I sympathize and I feel you. It's tough. But I guess what I'm saying is I've been over 30 countries now, and I remember the experiences where I had a chance to slow down and live like a local as much as I could, where the shopkeepers and the locals down the street I would know and I would smile at when I passed, and I would say, Buenos dias, or 안녕하세요, or bonjour madame, like whatever it was, wherever I was. Just that feeling, that connection to another place, that's the beauty of traveling. And that connection gets deeper usually the more time you spend in a place, or at least the more you allow yourself to unpack the layers of this country, of this culture, of this city, of this place that you call home. And you gotta call it home. You can't just be a tourist passing by. Excuse me if I just spit a bit, I'm getting excited. But when I see people talking about, they've been to 86 countries in 2 years, I think that's great. But I also think it's not just about how many countries you've been to. It's about how many countries have been to you, have been to the core of who you are and changed you in some way. How many countries have changed you? That's what I want to know. Because the countries that change you will be staying with you forever. Whether it's the laid-back spirit of Costa Rica, whether it's, the culture and the great eating of France, or those delicious soups and the smiles of Vietnam, or Korean barbecue. Korean barbecue will stay with me forever. These things, these elements of cultures that you can bring back to your own life, even if you never travel again, those are the bits that have changed you. When you go chasing beaches in the Caribbean, it feels good, it feels really good for the week or two that you spend there getting drunk, but after that, what are you gonna remember? What are you gonna carry with you? That's what travel means to me. That's why I support a slower kind of travel. I engage in a slower kind of travel, and I'm not a fan of country counting, because I feel that it misses the point of travel. The point being that it's not about how many places you go. It's not about how many stamps you get. It's about how many places leave their stamp on who you are. That's my message for today. As always, guys, I'm Dan from The New Travel. See you next time.